Okay, video 2 here. We're starting at number 8 on the derivatives quiz. And since we're in the mood for logarithms here, since we just did one, we'll change this to log 2 plus log x. We know this derivative of a constant goes to 0, and the derivative of log x is 1 over x. So that's a pretty easy one. Rewrite this in exponential. And negative 1/2, the derivative of the inside is 1 over x. And so we'll rewrite the whole thing. Let's make this a square root. Okay, for logarithm here, we're going to have to do another one of those base change, since this is log base 10 of natural log x. So let's rewrite that. So natural log of the old base and then the new logarithm. This is just a constant, so we'll rewrite that as 1 over ln 10 times ln x, and this part gets the derivative with the chain rule. So this becomes 1 over ln 10, the derivative of natural log, and the derivative of the inside function. So put these three together. And yeah, I probably could have written that a little smarter, but there you go. Put some parentheses so you know what's what. Number 11. Let's use the properties of logarithms again. Addition and multiplication. So this becomes 3 over 2 ln x plus 1/2 ln 1 plus x to the 4th. And the derivative 3 over 2 times 1 over x plus 1 over 2, 1 over 1 plus x to the 4th, times the derivative of the inside, which is 4x cubed. Okay, so we'll put this all together, plus that 2 is going to cancel, make that a 2, so we get 2x cubed 1 plus x to the 4th. Number 12, just test if you know the properties of logarithms again, because this whole expression becomes x squared plus 1. Derivative is 2x. Could split this up using logarithmic, but probably the product rule works a little better. I'll divide it right there. So the first thing will be 2x. The derivative of 2x is 2 times the second, plus the first times the derivative of the second. Derivative of e to the something is e to the something, and the derivative of the square root of x now we'll just write it like this, times d dx square root of x, and that's the same as x to the 1/2, so 1/2 comes out front and bottom, so this becomes 2e to the x plus 2xe to the square root of x times 1 over 2 square root of x. 2's will cancel right there. Whole thing becomes 2e to the square root of x plus x e to the square root of x over square root of x. Crazy talk. And here in 14, need to remember the derivative of tangent. And remember, if you don't remember those derivatives, hopefully you can work them out pretty quickly. So the 1 over pi, that's just going to be a constant. So that's still going to be there when we take the derivative. times the derivative of the outside function, which is going to be, and it's x squared plus 1 or 1 plus x squared, however you like to write it, times the derivative of the inside, which is 2. This gives us 2 over pi 4x squared plus 1 and it looks like we've got enough time to try and tackle 15 here. Okay, this one you really do need logarithmic differentiation, so that's a pretty powerful technique for this particular problem. So we'll write this exponent, and logarithm of y, natural log y, is e to the x natural log x. Okay, so that's a different way to write that formula, and this will make it possible to take the derivative. The derivative of log y is 1 over y, and now it's implicit, so times y prime. First times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. Okay, so we've got an e to x common there, so let's factor that out. E to the x times 1 over x ln, plus ln x. And don't forget, then you have to multiply both sides times y, so you get just y prime equals, well, what was y? That comes from our original function, so we'll plug that in. So we've got e to the x from right there. We've got our original function, x to the e to the x times 1 over x plus ln x. And for these last few here, I think I'll need to make one more video for you for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these.